AI, the Pandora's box of the fashion industry. The fashion industry moves at lightning speed because fashion trends are constantly changing. Artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning can help fashion retailers and designers stay up to date with the latest trends. AI fashion programs can successfully predict fashion trends, but these programs raise concerns about the data privacy of consumers and intellectual property rights of designers. First, I'd like to address some advantages and disadvantages of AI. So, online shopping has exploded as a result of e-commerce. This e-shopping trend is forcing online retailers and designers to reevaluate how they conduct business. With the help of AI programming, fashion designers and retailers are better able to predict fashion trends and seasonality of items. This is because AI programming is able to integrate with consumer data collected from social media, such as Pinterest and Instagram. Machine-generated analysis of different social media platforms will help designers predict what fashion trends their customers like. This will better equip them to customize fashion to each client. Some disadvantages to note are going to be data privacy concerns as well as intellectual property rights of designers, which I will discuss more in this PowerPoint. So one component that AI plays in the fashion industry is by using smart software to better enable fashion designers and retailers on how to better serve their clientele. One form of the smart software is like a company named Edited. According to the Journal of the Korean Society of Clothing and Textiles, Edited is a company that provides 4 types of analysis on product assortment, price analysis, promotion analysis, and product sales. Edited is made up of a team of data scientists who help companies collect data on their markets and on how to better serve their clients. It collects information from more than 800,000 influential social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and blogs, making it possible to analyze the style and trend of the entire market. Edited includes 2,000 global clothing brands, including big names such as Tommy Hilfiger, Topshop, and Sears. Similarly to Edited, Stylumia provides big data analysis using artificial intelligence. It provides insightful analysis by analyzing data on social media such as Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Stylumia is not as mainstreamed as Edited since its main customers are Indian fashion retailers. However, according to Stylumia, the normal sales rates of companies using their service has improved by 10 to 20%. These companies reveal how mindless surfing of the web by the masses can lead to a feeding frenzy by large corporations eagerly awaiting a big catch, such as data collection. Another system employed by a number of companies is the bot shop. The bot shop acts like an intermediary between the consumer and the corporation to get the customer a quick response. The bot shop has become very popular since launching with 16 partners such as H&M and Sephora in May of 2016. As you can see in this picture taken from Forbes' website, Sephora has implemented the bot shop in its Facebook Messenger to better communicate with their clients. A client can type in a question or phrase, and the bot chat will be able to respond to better help that client. As opposed to edited and Silumia, the bot chat is a form of smart software that benefits the consumer by offering quick and easy customer service to the customer. As I mentioned previously, data privacy concerns pose a risk with the implementation of AI in the fashion industry. As the internet usage increases, so does the amount of data out there that companies are collecting on each individual. According to Vogue Business, the General Data Protection Regulation introduced in the European Union in May 2018 has forced retailers to take stock and potentially eliminate personal data they hold on consumers. Surprisingly, a month after the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, went into effect, a survey showed that nearly a third of European consumers had exercised their privacy rights, a much higher portion than expected. This survey reveals how many people do care about their personal data and internet behaviors. Historically, in the United States, there has been little to prevent companies from loosening their stranglehold on users' personal data. However, the California Consumer Privacy Act, which was modeled after the GDPR, went into effect at the beginning of this year, 2020. As of October last year, 2019, 19 other U.S. states were still debating legislation. In the United States, California is leading the battle against unlimited access by corporations to consumer data. Vogue Business performed their own experiment. They sent subject access requests to 8 retailers on behalf of UK-based staff members. This is a legal means by which a person can access the data any company holds about them under GDPR. 6 out of the 8 sites responded. However, one site in particular, ASOS, had a lot of information on the average user than the rest of them had. The retailer had collected information from the customer's Facebook page, including favorite authors, books, films, interests, culinary preferences, and the pages they liked when they last logged into ASOS using Facebook login. This breach of personal information tends to be shocking to the average person. How is it that one company can collect all this information on each person who logs on to their website via their Facebook login? Another company with surprising results was MatchesFashion.com, who sent back every apparent identifiable interaction the customer had with the site since May of 2019. This included information such as how far through an article she had read, the wording she used when searching for products, and whether this led to a purchase. This highly personal data that companies are able to hold on to indefinitely should trouble all consumers. By allowing cookies to track you or clicking on "I agree to terms and conditions," a person is often giving up all their rights to their data and allows companies to track them. The absent-minded acceptance of terms and conditions is detrimental to unsuspecting consumers. However, on the bright side, there is one company out there using their clients' data to help their clients by creating clothing designs and products that they think their clients will like. This company is Stitch Fix. Stitch Fix is a personal styling company that is implementing AI and machine learning to its advantage. Stitch Fix personal stylists, with the help of AI, pick out clothes based on algorithms of styling preferences. Once the box of clothes arrives at the customer's house, the customer can then decide if they want to purchase the clothes or send them back. Although it may seem like a simple concept, it is a rather complex process due to all the steps involved to get a box of satisfying products to the customer. Styling, merchandise, and client algorithms decide what items will go to a client. To learn more about Stitch Fix's algorithm, I took their algorithm tour on their website. To help determine what items go into a client's box, machines look at photos of clothing that customers like, potentially from their Pinterest, and then look for visually similar items in their own inventory. Stitch Fix used trained networks to derive vector descriptions of pinned images and then compute a cosine similarity between these vectors and pre-computed vectors for each item in their inventory. Therefore, Stitch Fix is using machine learning to determine what items it thinks a client may like based off of their social media data, as well as the vectors already installed in the programming of the machine. Although a personal stylist will have the final say on what clothing products go into the client's box, the company does use algorithms to decide what stylists will be paired with each client. Our human computation team does a lot of testing with variations on this interface, helping us to understand how stylists make decisions from Stitch Fix's website. Even though human stylists have the final say, machines are constantly learning how and why their stylists make the decisions of what ends up in the consumer's box. This innovation shows a glimpse into the future of how human thinking and machine learning can work together. New product designs are being generated through AI and machine learning by taking previous designs and pairing them together in a way to create something new. After the machine has produced new options, it then works with human designers to vet and refine this collection and ultimately produce the next generation of styles. Therefore, although the machine is recombining previous designs, the company still believes in having a human stylist approve the final design for manufacturing. Stitch Fix is an excellent example of a company that asks and has an open dialogue with its customers about using their data to come up with products they think their client will like. Another obstacle that AI-generated designs may pose is intellectual property rights. According to a note published in Fordham Intellectual Property, Media, and Entertainment Law Journal, there is currently little copyright protection for fashion designers in the United States, and certainly none for machine-generated designs. Even if such protection were eventually expanded to fashion designs, the little copyright protection that may exist would still give rise to the issue of copyrightable AI-generated designs. Fashion designers who use AI to create new designs will find little protection for their work in the United States. Therefore, unless the law changes to give designers more protection for their designs, they will no longer want to use AI programming, hence limiting the opportunity for innovation. Because creations by professional designers are not legally protected, it questions the authenticity of the designer's work. Creating fashion designs by using AI programming is similar to the programming used to create video games. Like a video game company, first conceiving the idea of a video game, the designer first conceives what the design will look like and feel like when placed onto fabric. According to the Second Circuit analysis, originality would occur at this point. Although AI programming in the fashion industry is new, designing video games precedes it, and by comparison is a helpful way of framing any intellectual property disputes. Since AI software is becoming a constant in the fashion world, students at the Fashion Institute of Technology, FIT, are learning how to use AI software in their courses. FIT has incorporated methods and course plans into their program to ensure that its students are prepared for a world where AI is an integral part of the fashion industry. According to Ross J. Cherub, intellectual property partner at Ackerman LLP, he articulated that Kanye West does not even write music anymore. He considers himself to be more of an architect of music. Even Kanye West uses software programs to help him write and record music, similar to a fashion designer who uses AI programming when creating new designs. In conclusion, AI has completely changed every part of the fashion industry, from retailers tracking users' data online to fashion schools incorporating machine learning into their curriculum, to fashion designers learning to use AI on the job. It will be important in the following years to see how retail fashion companies' easy accessibility to user data impacts the fashion world. Like Pandora's box of ancient Greece, AI and machine learning have released into the world unlimited access to consumer data. In Greek mythology, Pandora was the first woman. Zeus gifted her a box and told her not to open it. However, as soon as she was alone, she opened the box. Once the box was opened, all evils known to man were released into the world. Unlike the Stitch Fix box, which brings happiness and delight to its customers, AI has ultimately opened a door to data collection and sharing by corporations that cannot be closed. The only thing that remained in Pandora's box was hope, which had been caught under the lid. Similarly, the conveniences to consumers, designers, and retailers that was caught under the lid of the Stitch Fix box gives hope to the fashion industry. The 21st century may move faster than ancient Greece, but some lessons never go out of style.